$13,750,000. 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 8,800 square feet, and a 5-car garage. This house is so cool, it makes me just want to take off and start running, and I can't wait to show it to you. All right, so welcome in. The first thing I want to talk about is this incredible view where your eyes are drawn. So your guests, as they come, they have this giant picture frame window of the Las Vegas city. And as you come in, you're also going to notice the biophilic design. Because it's built by Blue Heron, you have this elevated planter box inside your home that's also attached to your linear fireplace. This lower mantle and the tones that they use. So you have the large format tile that's a lighter gray, but then you mix in the blacks and the wood. And this particular wood is bringing in the black from this lower hearth. And the tones are one thing, but the design and aesthetic with the backlit fireplace, that's something totally different. And I really feel like just those subtle architectural designs really make this a feature and like the heartbeat of this living space. Another thing that I want to point out while we're here is experimenting with elevated living and dining areas. So if you remember back in the day, it was about the sunken living spaces, the sunken fire pits, and all these different areas where you had to go down. Well, with a property like this, the raised dining area allows you to see the city. So if there are people lounging in the living room, they don't even impact the view while you're eating from the dining area. That's absolutely incredible and so thoughtful in interior design. You also have your temperature controlled wine room here with the glass doors, and you have access from both sides. And you also have picture frame windows here into the entrance of the home that's looking out into the mountains. Incredible design by Blue Heron. Now we're going to go right into the kitchen. One thing that has become really, really popular is picking a slab that has a lot of movement in it, and Blue Heron selected this with almost like an angle. I don't know the degree of this angle, but the degree of this angle with the accent lighting and then a metal here, I think that was genius because it gives a subtle element to a thoughtful design where most people just have full slab all the way around because you want the slab to be the star of the show. But this whole entire island is the star of the show. Then you have your everyday living here, dining room. When you come in from a long day of work and you don't want to have a formal dining setting, this is your everyday eating kitchen. Then they had the nerve to put mirrors on the backsplash so that if you're sitting here at the table and you look at the mirror, you can see the city. That is absolutely incredible. Then you have the metal wrapped vent hood, 6-burner cooktop with a griddle. I had a conversation with a client the other day and they made a joke like, oh man, somebody actually used their griddle. Do people not use their griddle? Well, like if you have one of these, do you not use it? I think the griddle is like a life hack when you have kids. Making pancakes, you get to do the perfect little over medium eggs. You can cook breakfast on there, the whole shebang. You have power on this backside because most of the time, if you have a full slab backsplash, you would have your power on the backside, but they put it in the countertop, which is awesome. And then for the people that don't know, I had this comment before, opening and closing the drawers, showing that they are soft close. Some cabinet makers do elect for a push to open and push to close, and they still have that soft close mechanism. So if you were to shut it, it wouldn't just slam close. It is soft close, but you normally would just touch it and they would open. They elected not to do that here, and it's an actual soft close cabinet. So you have here your warming drawer, double oven, so side-by-side refrigerator here, Sub-Zero, and then all usable cabinets here. Again, like I always say, when the cabinets are this high, the house is free. You just got to pay for me. And I may be a little bit more expensive than the house. I think I'm worth more than 13 million. And in the island, you're going to have usable storage. You got your microwave, storage underneath the sink, and then you have your dishwasher and a recycle station. One of my favorite things I'm always a sucker for a trapdoor, hidden pantry, and this is absolutely awesome. As you come in, you're going to notice you have additional refrigerator and freezer, additional oven, a full sink and a dishwasher, and a walk-in pantry. I love this because it gives you the opportunity to have parties, events where you can make a mess back here and keep the main kitchen clean. You also have all of this storage in the pantry, full walk-in, and your everyday entry from the garage. You have a full 5-car garage. On this side, you have 3, and I think it's deep enough. If you're the type of person that likes Ford F-150s or you have a Raptor, I think this is deep enough for you to comfortably have an SUV like that, a pickup truck like that, and more space to have some elbow room. You also have your 220 amp for electric vehicles, and then your additional garage spaces 2 over here. You have 3 tankless water heaters and a utility door out to the side, and the ceilings are high enough to do a lift. So as you come in from the garage, you have your laundry room. And the thing that I like about having the laundry room here, if you go shopping, things that people don't typically think about. You go shopping and you get your kids brand new clothing. We like to wash our kids' clothes. We wash clothes before we start wearing them. You drop them here, that way you don't forget. You have a sink, plenty of folding space here, all this usable storage above and below. And then this is behind the door. I love the trim that they chose. I love the high doors, but this goes right into your primary closet. So I love that when you come right through the primary bedroom, it's attached to the laundry room and the closet. You got all this shoe storage, highlighting designer bags or trophies or memorabilia. You got your jewelry drawers. This could be your dresser, long hang, short hang, his and hers, his and his, hers and hers, whatever you like. But you got 2 dressers on both sides. You still have enough space to do an island. And I love the fact that they utilize this space in different aspects for 2 people. But if you're like me and my wife, I don't get space in the closet. Let's keep going. So you have a storage space here. This would be great for a safe that you could bolt to the ground, 2 water closets, one here, and then obviously the car wash for a shower. It's massive, and the freestanding tub is separate. Rudy, it's SAM approved. We got 2 rain heads, recessed soap and shampoo niches, 2 separate hand wands, and this is a full steam shower with a little sexy vibe in here, kind of warm and dim, not all bright. And I really like this. I actually really do. And then you got a little body spray action, little wand action going on. I like this. I like this a lot. And it has its separate controls. So you have controls there and then here as well. And then it's probably really nice and warm because it's a little bit cozy, but it's just big enough for more than one person to fit inside. So again, biophilic design with, you have your rock outside of the shower and then surrounding the tub, but you also have a place to step so you're not stepping in the rocks from the tub. And then sliders going out to the side yard. If you were to be in the pool, be in the spa, you have great access to come in from the pool or spa to your main shower. Separate vanities, plenty of space, again, usable cabinets. I love this design that has become really, really popular with the sloped stone faucet and these unique features like the faucet, the way that they have that design. That's really cool. And then these picture frame, like tinted windows. It's not really a mirror. It's more like a window that's tinted where you can see out and you can't really see in. I really like that feature as well because they're capitalizing on the view of the city. Now, we came through the laundry room and then into the primary closet to get to the primary bathroom. Now we're going to go into the primary bedroom. It has a giant pivot door with a little linen space, and then you have these pocket doors for privacy. If you're an early riser, that would be a great feature to have if you're an early riser to keep the blackout shades, keep the sunlight out. That way when you go in the bathroom, make all the noise you want, start your day, and you got some privacy. Also in the primary bedroom, you have a little dry bar, little breakfast station, make your coffee, and seating area. I love the stone that they chose on the TV wall. And then this is that mirrored, that tinted window that you look through to see the city, but you can't see in. As I'm looking in, I can't see into the bathroom really. And obviously your primary bed with the view of the city, pocket sliding glass doors to close that up. And then I love that they did the mirror on this wall. As I'm looking this way, I get to see the opposite side of the lot as well. I think that's a really cool features. And I think back in the day, mirrored walls were like a big thing. It just wasn't as intentional, I don't think. I think it's a great use of mirrors to add an accent, create some depth, and then usability to see different things that highlight the home. And as I was mentioning, here you have a separate spa, a separate hot tub. You could step right into your bathroom if you wanted to take a shower. That was a great design to walk straight to your spa or into your bedroom. While we're in the backyard, I do want to point out that the view fencing on this property is lower so that you can get the view. However, that's all usable space. If you wanted to do an additional sunken fire pit, if you wanted to do a putting green, if you wanted to do more plants, this lot does have the capacity to do so. And then to continue to highlight while we're outside, this massive pool, you don't have the ability to build pools this size anymore in Las Vegas because of the water restrictions. I did hear on the Wall Street Journal this morning that apparently President Trump is going to be lifting the water ban in some capacity. I don't know how we will be affected by that, but as of right now, you're not able to build a pool larger than 600 square feet, including your spa and any water features. Also, while we're in the backyard, here's your outdoor kitchen area, little dining space, green area for a pet if you have them. And then on this side, you also have entertaining space. Flat spot right there, so if you wanted to lounge or lay in the sun, you could put your loungers there to tan, and you have an outdoor fire pit. And my favorite, the entertaining spot, the heartbeat of the home where you're going to spend so much time, at least for our family. You got a pool table here, plenty of space to entertain and hang out. Sunday ticket on the wall right there. You got more architecturally designed features like putting small pieces of mirror on an angle. I think that was genius. And then you have the lower ceilings as well that makes it feel more cozy. It makes it feel like a home. A lot of people think that these big grandiose homes, they just feel so big you need a walkie-talkie to go talk to people. Not necessarily in this floor plan. I think doing things like lowering the ceilings, making the space more intentional, using specific features like the mirror and the glass allows you to feel like you're not wasting any space in the home. In the bar, you have this incredible stone that they wrapped around the entire place. You have plenty of storage, shelving to put your glassware, and then beverage refrigerator, ice maker. You got all types of storage under here, a little wet bar action, a dishwasher. And I think comfortably, if you were to have a party, we had an event here, bartender, sous chef, 20 to 30 guests, private event, this could comfortably house even more people than that. But I think this is a great space to do that. You even have seating around the island as well. You got 3 here, and then you could probably put another maybe 4 to 5 on this side of the island. And then now we're coming back to the entrance where we started. So just off the entrance to the right, outside of the view, you're going to notice you have your powder room here and the guest bedroom downstairs. I'm going to let you guys check that out, and I'll meet you in the next bedroom that's upstairs. And as you come upstairs, right off of this landing area, you're going to have a bedroom. This is where you put your favorite guests because they have an incredible elevated view with a walk-in closet and a full bathroom as well. I think the person that you like the most stays there. Everybody else, they put them in the downstairs bedroom or put them in the casita. Also upstairs, you have this incredible entertaining space. I love little features like this. Where do you put your power? Where do you put things that need to be charged? Instead of having floor outlets messing up the beautiful tile that you spend so much money on, do things like put it in places like that. You got a wet bar here, beverage refrigerator, and plenty of storage. I can imagine big comfy couch, maybe a pool table, a little seating area here where you can watch football, watch basketball, watch sports, watch movies, hang out, and then you still get that incredible city view. And then as you come down this hallway, again, picture frame on the second story looking at the city view, picture frame this way looking out to the mountains. Very intentional. Also, as you approach the second option for the primary bedroom, you have a washer and dryer stacked in that closet. And I love this entrance. As a secondary primary bedroom is big enough to make it feel like it's the number one option. And here's how you use it. I believe that if you have an in-law or family member or a couple that has multiple family members that are getting older in age and they need a space, this becomes the space for that. Even if they have to go up the stairs, if they're youthful enough, a great space, secondary option, because you also have a casita that's currently staged as an office, but then you still get this incredible view because you're elevated, and at night, all of the rooftops disappear and all you can see is the city. And just like the primary downstairs, you have this mirror, this tinted mirror window that allows you to see out even from the bathroom. You guys check that out and I will meet you in the backyard. So that's it, y'all. 12 Chisel Crest in Ascaya. Incredible, insanely well thought out home by Blue Heron. I can't even believe from the time that I originally came to Las Vegas, I couldn't even fathom being in a community like this or seeing homes like this. Yet here we are. I have so much gratitude for not just this community, the developer, for Blue Heron, for our company, and even for you. I'm so grateful that I get to do what I get to do, and it's because of people just like you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thank you for supporting. And as always, if you're looking to buy or sell a home in Las Vegas, give me a call, 702-883-7845, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.